Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay Laron with Jay Laron Presents. How y'all doing? Go ahead if you haven't, hit that like button, subscribe, and share. All right. And what we're going to do today is go ahead and we're taking a look at Kendra G. She had a young lady on her show who was, let's say, kind of, I would say, spoiled. You know what I'm saying? She was married, didn't like the fact that she didn't have to work. So this lady, like I said, married, didn't have to work, got bored, um, didn't like the system, order, and structure that her husband was giving her. So she left the marriage, right? Which is absolutely crazy, man. It's unheard of. But you know, as we a lot of times that's what these young ladies do. That's what these hyenas do, man. You know, they get bored in a relationship, got a good man, nothing's wrong. They just get bored and want a divorce. So you guys sit back, relax. We're gonna go ahead and get into this fair use, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, man, and look at this Kendra G nonsense.
Hello.
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 I'm sorry. Turn my
I
light.
can't see your
Um,
face.
because I decided you're gonna hate me, but I don't have no clothes on.
You don't have any what?
Clothes on? Can I grab
So
a
why you
t-shirt?
calling me with no clothes on?
Can I grab a t-shirt really quick?
Go get a t-shirt. Y'all be watching me bucket naked?
Yeah, Kendra, they do. They really do. I mean, just imagine that you call into a show and right off the rip, you called in. She didn't pick you. Kendra did not pick her. She called in, and right off the rip, she no clothes on. You know, I think she had on bra and panties or something like that. Well, why do y'all women come up to these shows and you're not prepared, even when you have to call in? You know what I'm saying? Kendra's not just picking you random. You know what I'm saying? You have to call in. This shit don't make no sense. But yo, let's keep it moving.
Y'all don't like to wear clothes, y'all. Y'all just be free watching me, huh?
Right.
Y'all don't want no clothes on, huh? No clothes? No? No clothes? She had no clothes on. I want to
Right.
know, how y'all watch me with no clothes on? How you watch me? You don't be cold? Where you live? What's your name, boo?
I'm Jenny,
Jenny? Where you live, Jenny?
North Carolina.
So what's the weather in North Carolina? I want to know how y'all can be walking around your house with no clothes on and not be cold.
Well, because I have my heat on.
And I think this is an old one. This one took place around Christmas. You know what I mean? So I saw it. Been meaning to go live and talk about it. I just had a lot of things going on, but yeah, this was around Christmas.
And I'm comfortable naked.
So you was completely naked?
No, I had a bra and some shorts on.
But that feels best for you.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
you just FaceTime people. This is a FaceTime over 5,000 people watching. But put your
Right.
bra on. Push FaceTime with your bra on.
I'm sorry.
Right. And they know this be happening. They know Kendra G be having a big following and there's plenty of people who's gonna be on watching. But they do this on purpose. You can't tell me that she wasn't aware of that, Kendra was gonna have this many people watching her.
Sorry. I'm a little
Let's-
different. I'm
Let
sorry.
me leave you alone. I really do,
Just no critical thinking.
but I do want to understand the mindset. Because I'm like, how do you push a show that over 5,000 people and more will watch this if I make you a highlight with no clothes on? I would be nervous that
Right.
if you get selected, they're going to see me bucky naked.
Exactly. That's what she wanted, Kendra. That's exactly what she wanted. Cause she had to call you. She called you with no clothes on. Y'all women don't be thinking. I swear y'all don't be thinking, man. What is on your mind?
That's what happened. Jenny,
Yeah.
how old are you, honey?
Just
I'm
stupid.
34.
34. What you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
Nurse. You have any kids?
I have a 2-year-old son.
Okay. Why you not with the dad?
Um, I was a house. He wanted me to be a housewife when we first met, and I decided to kind of change and wanted a career, and he didn't want that for me, so he gave me an ultimatum, and it's to stay at home and be a housewife or leave and have a career. So I left.
Hmm.
Girl,
Y'all
we
hear
want to
that?
smack you in the face right now.
No shit.
So let me ask you this: was he paying all the bills?
He was.
So, and when you guys got married, that was the plan?
Yes.
So basically, you had your husband. He was your husband?
Mhm.
So he was your husband?
Yes.
You guys had a family?
Yes.
You agreed to be a stay-at-home
Yes.
mom. What made you want to get a job?
When I had to constantly ask for a couple of dollars to do stuff, when it was
So we're gonna go back and unpack some of this, right? So she's a woman who her husband, she has a child. Husband said you can stay at home and you ain't gotta work and I'm gonna cover the bills, right? So he's covering the bills. She she's about to say that she didn't like the fact that she had to ask for extra money, right? First of all, how many women out there get to stay at home and work? I mean, I'm sorry, get to stay at home and don't work. There's a I think Medium Man covered this about maybe 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Out of every four married women, three of the women have to work. One woman doesn't. So, out of every four married women, she was one of the women who didn't have to work. Right. So that means three out of every four women have to work. If she's one of the one women that don't have to work, she's considered lucky. But yet she didn't like the fact that she had to ask for money, which points out that he probably has some type of structure. He has her on probably some type of budget, but for the fact that and it's probably because she spends a lot. All right, excuse me, but yeah, I had to mute it for a second, but yeah, so I mean, she was on some type of structure, right? She probably had some type of allowance, some type of because some type of budget because she probably overspent, right? And a lot of times these women, man, if you are making all the money and they know that you got a pretty big limit on a credit card, they think they can spend money like every other day. Every 2 or 3 days they out shopping, want to buy something. So you sometimes you have to rein them in and put them on some type of budget, and she didn't like that.
no, I can't do certain things that I wanted. When it was no, we can't. We don't have enough money to do activities because, one income. And I'm like, well, this is not the lifestyle that I want to live. Like, I just don't want to sit at home and fold clothes and not actually date and have the extra money to do stuff. Like I just didn't want to fold clothes all day long. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I understand why other people will like it and stuff like that, but after like 8 years, it just
And let me ask you this question: how 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 can I phrase this? Folding clothes all day long, right? That means now I know if you got a child, but still, the baby clothes ain't that hard to fold. You will be washing and folding a lot of baby clothes. True that. But that ain't hard to do. That's not a lot. You know what I mean? All day long folding clothes. You're folding a lot of baby clothes because I guarantee you are not messing up a lot of clothes. Your husband probably not messing up a lot of clothes. He's probably getting a lot of his stuff dry clean. So you're not home all day folding clothes. So they kill me how they try to make that seem like it's a big deal, but it's not.
wasn't for me.
I mean, I understand. I think women should have their own coin to some degree, right? I guess, was there a conversation about maybe you going to work eventually? Wait, is your child by him?
Yes,
So when did you guys get divorced?
a year ago.
So you got divorced when your baby was one?
Yes.
And when
Well,
did
my
you
son
start?
is he's going to be 3. He's going to be 3.
Got you, got you. So do you guys co-parent well? We'll leave it at that. So I guess, why was it an ultimatum for you? Why didn't he want you to work at all?
He's just one of those alpha guys who just wanted to lead, wanted to be. He was just one of those type of men. And I like in the beginning it was
Meaning he had structure. He was going to lead. He's one of the guys who has structure. Meaning, yeah, I'm paying the bills, but you're not going to be out here spending money all crazy. It ain't the fact that because she earlier she alluded to, they didn't have enough money or whatever. It ain't that. It's the fact that you can't spend all the money. You can't spend a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? You don't have unlimited access to just spend. You got to put money away to save. You got to put money away for investments. Money got to be set aside for emergencies and stuff like that. But a lot of women think that because in order for him to in order for him to say you don't have to work with a child and he's paying all the bills, he's making good money. It's just that he has some system, order, and structure. So he's probably saving so much, a month that he don't want her to dip into it because if he doesn't say anything, she's going to keep dipping and dipping and dipping.
cute, like okay. And then after a while, it's like, can I have $20? Like I didn't have a credit card. I didn't have anything. It was like,
And he
and then
wasn't giving
so
it to you?
he
Oh, he wouldn't, y'all didn't have like a credit card that you could just go to
it
the
was
bank when you wanted to?
it was a limit. It was a limit, and the limit was very low. Once again, and I understood why.
Called
I understood
structure.
why, but it just wasn't for me. It just
You hear
wasn't for
that? You hear what she said? She understood why he had a limit, but it wasn't for her. Meaning she wanted to spend more money than he was allowing her to spend. She wanted to have a little bit more leeway with how much money she spent instead of listening to her husband.
me.
Okay, this is interesting because I have so many women that are praying for that life. They come on the show, they want a provider, they don't want to work, and that's what they say. And I like to hear this version to the side of the story. Listen, I come from a career woman.
But Kendra, that's her version of the story. See, I hate it when they do this because you don't get the man's side. But if you think logically, a lot of what she's saying is her. It's that she just didn't want to be told what to do. She didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? She wanted to be able to have free reign and do what she wanted to do, even though this man's paying for everything. She didn't want to listen.
And now I'm an entrepreneur. So I believe in having your own money personally. So I think the challenge becomes, when you get married, is what you agree to. But at the same time, you got to honor how you feel. And I wish you guys could have figured out a way to work it out, but I guess you couldn't.
No.
Okay. Well, let's keep going. So Jenny, so you became a nurse when?
So I was a medical assistant in California, and then we moved to North Carolina. And then when we first came out here, maybe about a month into it, we realized it was like a no-go. And then that's when I just started to do like all the programs and certificates and stuff like that. So I've been um, on it for about a few months now.
Okay, a few months now. Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aquarius. My birthday's February 7th.
Aquarius. All right. So this is Jenny, North Carolina, mom to a 2-year-old by her ex-husband, and you're officially divorced,
Yes.
correct? Okay. She's a nurse, 34, Aquarius. All right, boo. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
Don't hate me for this, but I want somebody that's a little bit lit and turned up.
Y'all heard that shit? Did y'all hear that? Oh my God, she wants somebody that's lit and that's a little turned up. You gotta be kidding. So you left your husband because you want somebody that's lit and a little turned up? The hell?
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Yeah. Let's keep it moving.
My husband was boring. I know, don't judge me. Don't do that. He was super boring. We didn't dance. He didn't like music, like a little ratchet music. He didn't let me wear tight clothes or anything like that. So I kind of want to be a little ratchet with my next dude. It's a little ratchet.
This is what you want to be. That's what she want. She want to be a hoe.
I want him to be fun. I want to go out. I want to be the couple that where we laugh at the dinner table, we hug all night, kiss all night, like just have fun. I didn't have that. I didn't have that affection in my last marriage, so that's what I want now.
My spirit is speaking so loud right now.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what my spirit is saying.
Go ahead.
So we caught sometimes good men be boring men, right? And when did you get married?
Yep.
2020.
I'm sorry, how old was you when you got married?
I was I'm 34. I was probably I think I was 30.
30, okay. So prior to that, did you date a lot?
Not really.
Not really. So you had this good ass man.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been boring, but a good man, married you, was your husband, took care of all the bills, probably wasn't that lit. Got divorced. Now y'all here in these streets, and you about to meet these ratchet.
Let's hold on.
Exactly. Get her,
I
Kendra.
want to be clear
Get
about
her.
one thing. He was extremely controlling when it comes to so one of his rules was I can't have long hair because it reminds him of strippers. Another rule was he gave me a rule on how far I can drive away from the house. He also said no social media. He also said no tight clothes, no long nails. He gave me rules.
He gave you some structure, some leadership. He didn't want you looking like I said. He don't want you looking like a hoe. He don't want you looking like a 304. That's what he don't want. He don't want you out here dressing like a thought, like you trying to dress like, right? And what she said about somebody he controlling and that he don't want you driving far places. Listen, if a man is telling you he don't want you to drive, he's limiting, I guess, the amount of miles you got to go. That means you're trying to go somewhere that you ain't supposed to be going. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. He's trying to get out here and hit these streets and be gone all day, or you know what I'm saying, drive probably out of town or some shit. And he's saying, no, that ain't happening.
Okay, so now that you give me more context, I'm gonna take good man out because that's some crazy shit right there. That's some crazy
She
shit
lying,
right there.
Kendra. She
So
lying.
hell no, can't nobody agree to any of it.
See, Kendra's not paying attention to what she's saying. Kendra's taking her word for word. She's not reading between the lines. You know, a man that's paying for everything, yeah, he gonna have some stipulations. You're not gonna dress ratchet. You're not gonna be looking out here looking like a 304. And no, you're not gonna be driving all over goddamn town either.
That
I had to fight to be friends with my best friend because he said I can't have any friends that wasn't married. And I'm just like, that's
True.
Crazy. Like he thinks everybody.
Because your single ratchet friends will have you out here doing some shit that you ain't supposed to be doing, and your single friends go get into your head. It is when you're married, you need to have married friends, cause with the single friends, they can go out and turn up whenever they want to when they're single, and they gonna pull you into that, meaning you being taken away from your family, from your husband, from your kids.
That's not married is just the wrong type of crowd to be with. I don't know. It was just
Okay, yeah,
You want to be a
that's too
thought.
controlling. What I was gonna say was sometimes women leave the good guys for these ratchet men, and the ratchet men come with a lot of shit.
They do.
So the ratchet man, you might be kissing up on him, and then he might be kissing up on somebody else.
yeah.
You want to be out here lit with it, but
And that's what's gonna happen. And I guess she rather have that than a good stable husband at home.
I will say more with more context of your ex-husband. No, I don't think anyone wants to be married to a person like that.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So
Right.
I
It was just
concur. That's crazy.
yeah. It was just too controlling to me. When I say ratchet, I really mean that loosely, like in the sense of just someone more fun.
No,
That's
you
it.
mean
Just more
ratchet.
fun. Don't give me crazy rules.
The first thing that came out your mouth is what you meant, ratchet. You want to be turned up. You said it right. Come on, don't give her no rules. See, she telling you. She don't want to listen. She don't want no structure.
And just want to get to know each other. Like love me for me. Like that's what I meant. Like I don't mean like I don't want to be naked on top of a table and you cheering me on. I don't want that.
Yeah,
But
you
I
do.
do want somebody that grabs my hand, let me get up, and let's dance in the middle of the floor. Like, let's enjoy life together. That's it.
I understand that. Someone said, "Why did you get married? Was he controlling in the beginning?"
I got married, honestly, to be honest, I was depressed and I was going through a lot.
Look at this shit.
So he kind of like saved me from that. And I fell
And you repay him by not listening and not honoring him and divorcing him. That's how you repay that man.
in love with that. When I stopped being depressed and I got on my feet and I want a career and I wanted just to do something other than being a housewife, that was the biggest no. And we kept butting heads, kept butting heads. It was times where he just he just didn't like it. He just did not like it, and he just flat out told me.
Okay.
And it's just like,
He got
well,
fed up.
I gotta go.
I don't
Okay.
blame
All
him.
right, she
He
gotta
got fed
go.
up. You were being hard here. Like you said, you don't want to be told what to do. So yeah, ain't no man gonna stick around for that. Ain't no man in his right mind go stick around with a woman who don't want to listen.
So we were in your requirements. Do you have any more requirements before we go to your deal breakers?
I really don't. I really don't. Just like the basic what we all want, nice teeth, dress, have your own swag, whatever that is. I like a guy that leads. I want you to lead. I want you to lead. I don't
Cap, cause your husband was leading. Your husband was leading. You just didn't want to listen. You want a guy that's gonna lead the way you want him to lead. You want to predict how he leads. You don't want to just lead because you don't want to just listen and go with the man who's leading. You want to be able to, tell him how you want him to lead you.
always tell me to make the dinner plans. Don't always, when we're walking, walk in front of me. I like that sweet guy. That's it.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay.
You guys, please be aware that these are the women you need to stay away from. She's a whole hyena. She's a hyena. I don't know how her husband missed that when before they got married. But like she said, she was broken when he met her and he saved her. So maybe he felt sorry for her. I don't know, but yeah, she's a whole hyena.
I threw on a big t-shirt. Hold on, let me make sure my coochie is showing.
Okay. All right, we see. Oh, you got a nice shape. Ooh, somebody gonna love that you like to be in the house naked.
Okay.
Look at her, always twerking. Boy, y'all women, boy, it don't matter where you at or what you doing. You always got to show your ass and twerk. And there was no reason for her to jump up and down like that. But again, they got to try to twerk.
She said this earlier. She liked to walk around with no shirt on. So that was her.
Yeah,
That,
I left. I know. It's a bad habit. I sleep asshole naked. I walk around with no clothes on.
well, your man ain't I'm quite sure your man won't have a problem with it.
No.
I'm quite sure he won't. All right, so here we go. This is Jenny, North Carolina, 34. What's the age range you would date, honey?
Oh Jesus. I want to say 29 all the way up to like 45, 50.
29 to 40.
Look good. Nice body, but
okay, 29 to 40.
my ex-husband was 40. So.
Okay, do you want more kids?
Don't hate me for this, but I said no to the first one. Love my son, but I said no to the first one. So I don't want any more kids. You can have kids. I can love them like they're mine.
So she wants a man that's turned up, that's lit. He's taking on somebody else's kid. A woman who don't want to listen. You can't tell her what to do. She bucks at authority. But and you don't get any more kids. Okay, and these are the prizes, right? And these women are the prizes. Make that make sense?
Okay. She don't want any more kids. Okay. When was your marriage your last relationship?
Yes.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Like 3 weeks ago.
Who this man?
Here we go. Black female fuckery.
I don't know. I think we both was just.
You don't know who the man was?
I know who he is, but I think we was just like. I think we fed off of our loneliness. Like he was complaining that his wife died 2 years ago. I was complaining I was lonely. We was nice to each other, so.
You busted wide open.
So is he an option for something more just like real?
Okay. He can be an option for something real. When I stopped by his house, he still had all of his wife's stuff like untouched and still everywhere. And I was just like, I'm not going to do that to him and put that type of pressure on him. So maybe he's not ready to really transition over to really date something serious. So.
Okay. Bring the phone up. I hear like it's crackling a little bit. So that's why you can't do nothing real with him.
No, I don't think he's ready. And I don't want to put this type of pressure on him in a sense of like, pack up your wife's shit. How do you say that to someone who wife?
You don't.
I know, so I don't want to say that, and I don't want to do that. So I'm like, you know what? It was nice, and when you're ready.
She's a hot mess. Nah, bro, you dodging a bullet. You dodging a bullet. Now I know this dude is probably like say still mourning his wife because his wife passed, but she's a hot mess. Yeah, you dodged a bullet. That thought shouldn't even been in her head. Talking about pack up and move your wife's shit out. That thought shouldn't even been in her head.
Call me when it's gone.
She's telling you who she is. Guys, these women are telling you who they are. If the first thought that came into her mind was to pack your wife's shit up, you know what I mean? If that's how she thinks, then no. She like I said, I don't know how her first husband missed this, but yeah, he missed it. And that's what I find that a lot of guys, y'all are missing the clues that these women are giving you. Just cause she fine and look good, and probably got a good, that mouth might work good, but these women, the subtle little hints that they give you of who they are, man. Y'all got to start paying attention.
On.
Call you when it's gone. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, Jenny. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
Oh, 3 flaws. Okay. One of them is Jesus Christ. If you want to go there with me in arguments, I would take it there. So I don't know how to walk away.
She's ratchet.
If you're like, bitch, I'm like, yo, mama.
Aggressive.
And I know. I'm working on
masculine, aggressive, combative.
that. I'm working on that. My second one is If I could pull up my work schedule, I work 16 hours, 16 hours, 16 hours. I try to stack, I try to save, and I want to participate in my next relationship. So that can be a flaw, I guess. And then my last one is I'm a little materialistic. A lot
A lot.
materialistic. Yeah.
And that's another
That
reason.
can be a flaw.
And that's why your ex-husband was telling you you can only spend so much money on that card because you would charge it up. You will run it up. That's why you had a limit.
Materialistic. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, sweetheart?
Um, I mean, I got a kind heart. I will give you the world. I will participate in our relationship. I will be as
You do not have a kind heart if you saying you would tell this dude to move your ex-wife's shit out of the house.
loyal as you want me to be, and I can meet you halfway. I can meet you halfway, and I can get to know you and
Wait a
know.
minute. Let me go back. Let me go back. She said something. Hold on.
Lucky to be with you, sweetheart.
Um, I mean, I got a kind heart. I will give you the world. I will participate in our relationship. I will be as loyal as you want me to be, and
That part right there. I will be as loyal as you want me to be. That's a red. That's a no. Meaning she won't be loyal. When they say that, I will be as loyal as you want me to be. That's like stipulations on loyalty. Either you're going to be loyal or you're not, right? But when they say that I will be as loyal as you want me to be, she's putting a stipulation on her loyalty. Y'all got to start pay attention. Pay attention.
I can meet you halfway. I can meet you halfway, and I can get to know you and know what you like, and then try and be that perfect person for you if you give me a chance. So.
Okay. Let's do it. Do you want to get married again?
I do. I do. I do. Please, okay? Get in the DMs because yes, let's do this. Let's see what it looks
Yeah, she
like.
ready to turn up. Look,
Let's
look.
go ahead and try it. Sorry.
The phone telling you she full of shit. That phone like, bitch, you lying. Oh, that phone like you lying, you lying, you lying. You know what I'm saying? That phone, if the phone told the truth right there, the phone said exactly what it was. Say you are full of it. That shit don't make no sense. But yeah, man, these women out here are tripping. They on some BS. Hold on, let me get back over here. All right, let's go ahead and get back into it. Sorry about that.
So you want a fun marriage this time.
I do. I want a fun. I want a fun. Please be relaxed. Please don't give me all these rules. Can we meet in the middle? Please give me time to adjust. Just give me that. That's all I'm asking for. Okay.
I love it. Let's do it. Jenny, she in it, but I will say this. Before she get before she get her man, she has a hot girl summer, but it's extended. So
She belongs to the streets.
Straight to the streets.
a couple of things. Don't be controlling.
Yes.
Okay,
Please.
she gonna wear her hair the way she wanna wear her hair. She gonna have her money. She gonna have her friends.
Mhm.
And don't have a wife that passed away, child. Don't get over it yet. Cause Jenny said, I'm not here. I'm not here for the ghosts of wife passed. Okay? Okay? The wife passed away. I'm in the present. Come to me. Appreciate the presence.
And
That's why they
please
call
like
it a present.
kids. Please like kids. I have a 2-year-old son about to be 3. He's artistic. And I need that. Like sometimes I need somebody to talk to. I do have.
And listen to what she said. Her son is autistic. So we're gonna go back. So you had a husband, right, who was paying all the bills. You have a son that's autistic, right? So that means the husband was making good money. He was making good money to be able to afford you and an autistic child. Oh yeah, he was making good money. See, she left a man who had some system, order, and structure. He was trying to, just say, hey, there's a limit to what you can spend. And like she said, she didn't want to hear that. She didn't want to be told what to do. She didn't want to be told what to wear. She didn't want to be told where to go because she wanted to, drive all over town. She wanted to be a thought. And he was saying, "No, you ain't gonna do that. Not on my watch." and that's why she divorced him. She ruined the marriage because she wanted to be strong and independent. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to be, like most of these women, all these strong independents.
And this miss, I don't need nobody, isn't you? Not the real you.
But yeah, and she messed up her marriage.
bad days. So just listen. Please don't let it just be only about fun. Be that person that I can talk to too.
Okay.
So
We didn't know you had an autistic son.
mm.
So have come with a caring heart. Let's do it. How could the guy reach out to you, boo?
Jesus. So I don't know my Instagram
It's
name,
like,
y'all.
I don't know if these are L's. It's like LLOVELL.
Love.
Girl, I don't know. What is this?
So it's Love Life.
I don't say love life. It's like 3 L's.
Yeah, I think it's like Love Life,
How
y'all. I don't.
am gonna reach out to you? I can't read it. You got to read it to the people or tell me
I
the letters.
don't know. I don't know my Instagram name. I'm not on Instagram like that. I'm not a
Well,
social
do you have a
media.
Facebook? How do you want the man to reach out to you, sweetheart?
I don't have a Facebook.
What the hell? You came up
I
here
know
with
I'm
no
one of those
phone.
girls. I'm one of those girls that don't have a Facebook, don't have social
Okay, that's
media.
fine. Are you familiar? Okay, so here, what was your plan when your interview was over
I
to give your
thought
contact?
that honestly, truly, because I watch you all the time, and sometimes I can tap up and just click on
Right,
them.
honey, but here's the deal. That's when you're live. If you're a highlight, it's not going to be up there. That's why you have to say it, because if I make you a highlight, a person can't click up. This is in the past. If it's right now, we in the present, we live. Hey, but if it's a highlight, this is a past video, which means they can't click
Kendra,
up, honey.
you ain't gonna be so aggressive with me, baby.
I got
I'm
to be
sorry.
aggressive with you,
Listen.
Jenny. Shit.
She don't even like the fact that Kendra's talking to her.
You are so
trying to-
assertive, aggressive, Kendra.
See?
Dang.
She's a child. She's a big old child. This is what we call arrested development. Look how she acting. Kendra's trying to tell her, chick, you need to have some form for these guys to be able to get in contact with you. Some way for these guys to get in contact with you. That's what Kendra's trying to explain to her. But she's all, Kendra, why are you talking to me? That's probably how she was with her ex-husband. All this whining. She's just a big old kid.
Just trying to figure out, you came up here to find a man, but you don't gotta wait. It's like meeting a man and saying, "Oh, I don't have no number for you to call me."
Right,
How
exactly.
am I supposed to reach out to you?
She can't tell her nothing.
It's Love Life. I know it's Love Life.
Okay,
y'all.
someone say. Okay, so someone pins it. Let's try to get this together. It's okay. So it's L. It's 3 L's. Is that a 0 or a O?
Damn. I think it's a 0.
Wow.
I don't give out my number. I don't give out my
You're
Instagram. I don't.
Listen, you're not supposed to give out your number. That's not the desire, but you should know your Instagram name.
Yeah, I think it's Love Life. Yes, with a
Yeah,
O.
but I think that love, I think it's a 0 and not an O. It's a 0.
It is a 0.
How the hell we figuring out your Instagram page and you don't know?
Kendra, I don't talk to no one. Like, I don't give it out.
Listen, well, you gotta get it. Well, listen, here's the deal. You call me though. This your first time ever seeing the show?
No.
Okay, so you know at the end of your interview, I asked, how can a person reach out to you? It's the most basic thing you should know to get.
Yes,
because how
mama.
would a person reach
You
out
deserve
to you?
some kids, Kendra. You act like a mama.
I am a mama.
Check it.
I am a mama. And if I was your mama, y'all would have y'all shit together.
No shit.
If I was, there's a lot of children I should have been the mama too. And if God bring me back in another lifetime.
All right, so she said, I'm gonna show y'all her Instagram. This chick a trip. Hold on a second. We finna look at her Instagram real quick. Go ahead and share the screen here. Yeah. All right, we got it. Here's her Instagram, right? This is her Instagram. Let me see what we got here. Yeah. Let me see. That's her son. But yeah, this is this chick. Look at this. This is her Instagram. She a hot mess, man. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah, that's but yeah, that's her Instagram. This shit is a trip, man. You can't make this shit up on some of these women. But yeah, so she messed up her marriage. She messed up her marriage because this guy had some system, order, and structure, was trying to tell her, you know, you're not gonna be spending all the money. You know, you're not gonna be dressing like a thought. You're not gonna be out here in these streets, right? But like she said, she don't want to listen. She does not want to listen, and she wants to hang out with her single friends who's out in the clubs all day and night or all night. And she got a child at home. So, like I said, she just wanted to be out doing what she wanted to do, and don't want nobody to tell her nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then she said she wants a fun guy or a guy that's lit. You know, so basically, you want to be out here with some pookie or some nug nug, right? Who all he gonna do is knock you down, and you gonna be more stressed out with him than you were with your husband. Your husband, like you say, your husband was just a regular normal guy. She said he was boring, but guys that work like that, being that he had the means to pay for everything and have an autistic child. So this guy, he was working, he was putting in some hours. So no, he's not gonna be a guy who gonna want to go and get turned up and lit and go hang out and party all night. He's working, he's making the money. So she was just a hot mess. She was just a hot mess. But you guys, let me know what you think of the video. Drop some comments down below, please. If you haven't, like, subscribe, and share. You know what I'm saying? Share the content. Subscribe to the channel. You know that's free. All right. So you guys, it's your boy Jay Larone. Please be good to yourself, and by all means, let's be good to one another. And I catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go! Hey! Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?